Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Universe Mode. It is the Raw after SummerSlam, what was a seismic show. Championships changed hands, controversy occurred, plenty to get into. We've got an exciting show ahead of us, and we are going to jump straight into our opening contest of the evening. So let's get the show underway here. And up first is the new World Heavyweight Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion,
CM Punk won the World Heavyweight Championship from Cody Rhodes in what might have been match of the year. A hard-fought contest. Punk was a bloody mess by the end of it. But you see there, he is the new World Heavyweight Champion, becoming the one to dethrone the American Nightmare. Well, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is the Superstar Shake-Up. We're going to be seeing a number of superstars this week swap Raw for SmackDown and vice versa. And we're going to get that underway with this match as CM Punk takes on one of the superstars that has moved over to Raw from Friday nights. And it is Santos Escobar.
and his opponent from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds,
Santos Escobar trading Fridays for Mondays as he looks to make a fresh start on Raw. And he's looking to take, well, he's not looking to, he is taking on the World Heavyweight Champion tonight. Can Santos Escobar shock the world and make a statement on his first night on the red brand? Exciting new start and opportunity for Santos Escobar tonight. So Santos Escobar versus CM Punk, the opening match on tonight's episode of Raw. Let's get this one underway. The crowd firmly behind CM Punk, as you can hear there. Punk taking control early on, showing no signs of fatigue after that World Heavyweight Championship contest at SummerSlam as he takes down his opponent there. Santos Escobar looking for a suplex, but Punk, he's able to get out of it and takes out the leg with the chop block from behind. And a DDT by the champion. The cover. It's only a 1 count. Looks to have caught Santos Escobar a little bit there. Looks to be bleeding. But it's all been the champion to this point of the match. Punk hooking both the arms into a backbreaker there. Santos Escobar rolls to the outside, and Punk. We're going to give him any time to recover here. The crowd again, firmly behind the champion. Santos Escobar, though, avoiding the roundhouse kick into an Irish whip, starting to build some momentum, perhaps. Very flashy and innovative offense by Santos Escobar. Takes down the champion for a moment. Sends him across the ring. Rolling Thunder Frog Splash. Punk moves out of the way of the chop. But another Irish whip by Santos Escobar. Into the corner, rocks the champion for a moment. And Escobar lining up the champion here. Slams him down into the cover. But it's an easy kick out for champion. Not enough damage done by Santos Escobar so far in this match. So Punk pulling himself up into the corner. He's definitely rocked by that maneuver. Fights out of that one though. Your opening contest of Raw as the new World Heavyweight Champion takes on the first participant in the Superstar Shake-Up in Santos Escobar. Punk running the length of the ring. And a knee to the face and a clothesline to follow it up. Takes down Santos Escobar, who's getting back to his feet, perhaps a bit quicker than Punk would have liked. Punk with that counter. A diving crossbody. Hooks the leg for the cover. But it's a kick out for Santos, who's going to get back to his feet now. Punk with a kick to the gut. Looking for a power bomb. But Santos Escobar fights out of that. He's going to take Punk into the corner again. Runs the length of the ring and back with a back elbow. Again dropping the champion. Looking for that suplex, and this time he does get it. After Punk reversed the initial attempt near the start of the match. Corkscrew though, takes down Santos. Punk with the deadlift for a German suplex. Don't know if he was just trying to confuse Escobar there. It didn't really work. Punk is signalling that this match potentially could be coming to an end here. Oh, but he misses the knee. And Santos with a Canadian destroyer to the World Heavyweight Champion. Hooks the leg. And another kick out by the champion. Punk rolling out the ring. Santos Escobar putting in a good showing here against the new champion. But Punk moves out of the way of that suicide dive. Sends him straight back into the ring. Back up to the top rope once again. Santos misses that one. Punch to the stomach there. But Punk not able to capitalise. Again though, Santos able to reverse the roundhouse kick. Punk fights out of that one. And this time, the roundhouse kick does connect. Drops Santos Escobar. Punk heading to the top rope, looking for the Macho Man elbow. And Punk sizing up Santos Escobar. An impressive performance by Santos, but that's going to be the end, surely. The GTS, the go to sleep, into the cover. 2, 3. CM Punk victorious tonight. Hang on. That's Drew McIntyre's music. Well, Drew McIntyre's the #1 contender to the Intercontinental title. He's taking out the world champion from behind. Unfinished business between these two men. Going back to King of the Ring, of course. And Drew McIntyre does have a shot for the Intercontinental title, but clearly feels that he is owed more. Well, that was looking like a pretty successful first night as champion for CM Punk, but it turned sour very quickly. And speaking of sour nights, as we move on to our next contest of the evening, SummerSlam was quite a sour night for Imperium, losing both of the matches they participated in. And Gunther is concerned that weakness is brewing with Imperium.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Preston, England, weighing in at 246 pounds, Wade Barrett!
Gunther has said that Imperium need to be ruthless and they need to weed out weakness at the root. And he's said that's why he has dictated that all members of Imperium are going to be competing in matches over the next few weeks, and these are must-win scenarios. It'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. It's Wade Barrett up first, the newest member of Imperium. And he's taken on one of his opponents from SummerSlam in the form of Otis.
And his opponent, representing the Alpha Academy from Superior, Wisconsin, weighing in at 330 pounds, Otis!
So Wade Barrett versus Otis in this one. Gunther has also dictated that no other member of Imperium is to interfere in these matches. He wants each man to prove his own worth in these contests. So it's all at stake for the members of Imperium. As Gunther, well, I don't know if he's shifting the blame for losing the Intercontinental Championship, but he's certainly not happy with how his stable has been performing recently. So Wade Barrett taking on Otis in our second match of the night. Let's get this one underway. Otis immediately taking the upper hand in this match with that military press. Otis takes early control of this match. Backs him up into the corner and an overhead belly to belly. It's just like it was at SummerSlam. Not a good start to this contest for Wade Barrett. As soon as I say that, though, he does turn the match around. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to let you know your main event on tonight's episode of Raw is going to be for the Women's World Championship. Chelsea Green earned an opportunity by winning the Battle Royal at SummerSlam, and she's using that opportunity straight away. She will be going one-on-one with the Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley in tonight's main event. You don't want to miss that, as Otis with a kick to the hamstring there. Kick to the gut from Barrett and a follow-up to the face. And into the cover. First cover of the match. But it's only a 1 count. Big right hand there by the Englishman. Stomping away now at Otis. It's Speaking of stomping away, here we go again. Left hand rocks Otis. He takes the tumble out of the ring. Barrett seems to be winding up for the patented ball hammer elbow. Taking a moment to gloat in front of the fans as Otis brings himself back into the ring. And he just absolutely swats Barrett like he's a fly. And Otis back in control now. Kick to the gut by Barrett and another right hand to the big man. Roll up. Barrett sweeps the legs into the jackknife cover. It's an easy kick out for Otis though. Barrett with the Irish whip. Jumps over that. But Otis catches the leg and follows it up with a kick. Otis into the corner. Looking. I think he was looking for the worm. But he's not going to get it. But Barrett did enough to sense the danger and get out of harm's way. Off the ropes goes Otis. Barrett perhaps looking for the winds of change. But Otis was wise to it. Men have come to know each other very well over the last few weeks. Not the first time these two have gone head to head. Irish whip by Otis, reversed by Barrett, and that kitchen sink maneuver. Again stunning Otis, but this time Barrett's learning from his earlier mistakes. Not going to give Otis time to recover. Instead, he goes into the barricade there. And a back suplex onto the barricade as well, using the arena as a weapon. Another big punch to the side of the head of Otis. Another ground and pound. That bare knuckle brawling style of Barrett coming into play here. Combination of strikes for Otis, and Barrett does not want to be there. Otis sees an opportunity, but again Barrett moves out of the way, and Barrett with the wasteland into a cover and a kick out by Otis. Big boot to the face as well. The strikes from Barrett. Otis getting out of the way, even if just for a moment. And a big boot drops him. Into the corner we go now. Barrett's fiddling around with the turnbuckle pads. Devious intentions in mind for the Englishman as he sends Otis shoulder first into the ring post, but Otis gets out of that precarious scenario. Now raking at the face and the eyes and the nose of Otis. no illegal manoeuvre, but the referee decides to do absolutely nothing about it. The referee has decided to do something about the exposed turnbuckle though. Barrett looking to take advantage with the brass knuckles. He looked for it previously. Or rather, it's not the first time he's resorted to these tactics in a match. And now follows it up with the bull hammer elbow to pick up the win against Otis tonight. The cover. And it gets the win. Barrett victorious tonight against Otis. Has he done enough to convince Gunther that he is not the weak link in Imperium? Or was the brass knuckles really necessary? I mean, we know how devastating that bull hammer elbow can be.
Here is your winner, Wade Barrett.
I think Barrett was just taking no chances tonight. So in the record books, it will be a win for Wade Barrett on Raw tonight against Otis. And he looks mighty pleased with himself for that. Well, up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have to address some of the controversy that occurred in the World Tag Team Championship match at SummerSlam, where the bell was called for Ilya Dragunov and Seth Rollins, where they were declared the winners, despite the fact that they had not yet pulled down the titles that were hanging up the top, above the ring. The timekeeper calling the match early. We've caught up with the ring keeper who has admitted well, they've told us, I should say, that it was an honest mistake, that they got caught up in the moment, they called it too early. But as we did see afterwards, Rollins and Dragunov, they did pull the titles down, although the match had concluded. Everyone was obviously distracted. Would Dragunov have had enough time to actually bring down the titles? Had that not been the case? It's difficult to say, if we're perfectly honest. So it appears there was no corruption abound, but I mean, question marks I think are going to remain over that victory regardless. But nonetheless, as you may have gathered, we are heading into the tag team division for our next match. So let's get that one underway. And the tag team champions are in action once again tonight. Right, first, of course, the undefeated Ilya Dragunov.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Ilya Dragunov.
Dragunov was the one at the centre of the controversy at SummerSlam. It was him that, and I put this in air quotes, pulled down the titles in that controversial finish. I know DIY, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams were all absolutely furious with how that match concluded. And I don't think either of those teams are done with the tag champs yet. We'll have to see how this situation develops over the next few weeks. but neither of those teams are taking on the tag team champions tonight. As Dragunov awaits the entrance of his tag team partner, Seth Rollins.
Weighing in at 217 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Seth freaking Rollins.
If I know Seth Rollins, he's not particularly bothered about how things went down at SummerSlam. All he cares about is the fact that he is still the tag team champions. He's not necessarily saying that he's gone out of his way to make it happen, but Seth Rollins' main concern is championship glory. And if it means he holds on to those tag team championships for a little bit longer, he is more than happy with that. As we get out the champions' opponents tonight, it is another entry in this week's shake-up, as the current World Tag Team Champions take on the former Tag Team Champions of SmackDown. It's the Street Profits.
And at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
Street Profits, as I said, former tag team champions over on SmackDown, eventually losing those titles to Pretty Deadly, who are the current WWE tag team champions. On that point, I should make it clear that champions are exempt from being moved around shows in this shake-up, so all the current champions are staying put. The likes of Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, they'll all be staying put. Of course, the women's tag team championships currently held by Io Sky and Dakota Kai of Damage Control. Those titles are what we call the floating championship. They can be defended across both Raw and SmackDown, which means the champions are entitled to show up on either brand. We haven't really seen that rule utilised much. We may do going forward. But hence why, of course, the likes of Seth Rollins and Ilya Dragunov remain on Raw as we get this tag team match underway here. Ilya Dragunov and Angelo Dawkins starting things off for our teams as a German suplex in the early goings here. Dragunov looking pretty pumped up. You know what, this may actually be the first time we've seen Rollins and Dragunov compete in a traditional tag team match, which is ludicrous to say after having won 3 championship matches for those belts. Dragunov takes control of the early games. This is a chance to really see just how much the chemistry of Rollins and Dragunov has come along since they joined forces back at Money in the Bank. Over the top rope we go. Rollins acting as a barrier, protecting his partner, and he's made to pay for it. I think he might have collapsed on Ilya in the end. Painful landing for both men. Ilya back into the ring now, looking to meet Angelo Dawkins. As the enziguri there. Montez Ford intercepted Ilya Dragunov was having absolutely none of that after what happened to Rollins early on. Big slam there by Ilya. There's the big boot. It didn't quite go as he wanted at first, but again, Angelo looking for that tag. Ilya not allowing it to happen. Dawkins fights out of that predicament there for an Irish whip into the corner to make the tag perhaps no. Instead looking for an exploder suplex into the corner. And a cover on one half of the tag team champions. Gets a 1 count before Ilya gets the kick out. Irish whip. Ilya turns that one around and sends him over to the other side of the ring. Makes the tag to Rollins. Rollins into the match for the first time. And a crossbody off the top rope. Rollins, I don't know if he noticed the tag to Montez Ford. He doesn't appear to as he continued to attack Angelo. It's a rookie error from Seth Rollins, allowing the tag immediately after that double team maneuver. Montez Ford is in the match for the first time, and this is an exciting matchup here. Montez Ford and Seth Rollins, two of the most exciting superstars around. Montez Ford with a suicide dive over the top rope, dropping Seth Rollins there. Montez gets back into the ring. And it's his turn to take a cheap shot at Ilya, getting revenge for that attack earlier on. Montez Ford like a house on fire here. Drop kick to the side of the head. Oh, and scraping the boot across the face of Rollins. Tag made now to Angelo Dawkins with a spear, taking down Rollins to beat the tag team champions. Gets the 2, and Rollins gets the shoulder up. Back into the corner we go. Rollins could be in trouble here. Montez Ford with another, sorry, not Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins with another exploder suplex into that corner. And a big right hand drops the champion. Rollins off the ropes with a crossbody into a cover to get the victory tonight. Gets the 2 before Dawkins does get the kick out in the end. But caught there. Irish whip. Reversed. Face first into that turnbuckle. Does he go? Up to the top rope. Rollins takes Angelo Dawkins. Looking for a superplex perhaps. But Dawkins with a few shots to the stomach pushes him down. He had it scouted. Another Irish whip, another reversal by Rollins, who misses that one in the corner. And another exploder suplex by Dawkins, who seems to have Rollins in a really bad way here. Irish whip, reversed again. Rollins making the tag to Ilya. He could smell danger on the horizon. Oh, and a reversal. And how has Ilya Dragunov ended up there? In the Tree of Woe. Angelo Dawkins is on fire at the moment. As soon as I say that, he eats a suplex from Ilya Dragunov, who drops the knee. To the outside. I don't know if he's safe out there. Ilya with a suicide dive. Yet, as I suspected. Hotly contested match here. Powerbomb! The back of Angelo Dawkins' head went into the barricade, but he's straight back up to his feet. Ilya frustrated, turning his attention to Montez Ford here. Reversal by Dawkins. And Oh, he moves out of the way at the headbutt. The flying headbutt by Ilya. And a shoulder tackle drops the champion. It's been an impressive showing by Angelo Dawkins, but he needs to make sure not to overdo it. He can make the tag to Montez Ford to make sure they keep each other fresh. Montez has been out of the match for quite some time. And here we go, the Irish whip into the corner. Ilya turns that one around. And the uppercut as well. And Ilya psyching himself up for the headbutt. And this time he does get it into a cover. But Montez Ford with the save. He takes out the referee as well. But Rollins now has hold of a chair, and he's just seen the referee's getting back to his feet. Rollins was seriously considering the use of that steel chair, I think. Well, perhaps there is more than meets the eye when it comes to Rollins and Dragunov. Tag now finally to Montez Ford in this match, who gets swatted out of the air by Ilya, and he's going to get slammed down as well. DDT by Dragunov. Counters the chop. The Irish whip. Turns it around. And there's the diving headbutt again on the rebound to beat Montez Ford. And just at the nick of time does Montez Ford kick out. Tag made to Seth Rollins here. Off the ropes he goes. Suicide dive, and it takes everyone out. Ilya caught in the crossfire. Rollins, he wants Ford back on his feet. And springboard knee by Rollins, who's now heading to the top rope. Moonsault. The cover. 1, 2, and another kick out by Ford. Fantastic tag team match here on Raw. Two of the very best teams in the world going at it. Crashes that forearm Montez Ford. Has Rollins up. But Rollins fights out of it. Into the corner we go. Perhaps looking for that manoeuvre that didn't connect against Angelo Dawkins. It might connect with Ford. No, Ford. Oh, Ford. He saw what his partner did. Saw that it worked. Drops the elbow as well to follow it up. Rollins. He looked desperate to make the tag. Oh, that forearm connecting. Rollins takes down Angelo Dawkins. Misses that one. The ripcord knee from Rollins. Tag to Ilya. And he's looking for the headbutt again. Gets it for the second time on Montez Ford. Angelo Dawkins, too slow to react. And the tag team champions victorious again. Bang on. Well, that's one of the teams who has an issue with how things went down at SummerSlam DIY. letting the champions know they're not done by any stretch of the imagination. We'll have to see how this situation in the tag team division unfolds. But we have to move on to our next contest of the evening, and we're heading over to the women's division now for our next contest. And at SummerSlam, we witnessed a chaotic six-pack challenge for the Women's World Championship, in which Rhea Ripley did retain the title. And this woman, Becky Lynch.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
Pardon the interruption. Becky Lynch has got to be desperate for a one-on-one opportunity at the championship. She's yet to receive one. She's had a couple of opportunities in multi-person matches, but she's yet to take on Rhea Ripley in a one-on-one championship match. They did meet one-on-one on Raw a few weeks ago that ended with an interference from Trish Stratus. She hasn't had a championship match yet of that nature. But tonight, Becky Lynch is taking on the newest member of the Raw Women's Division, heading over from SmackDown, is Cora Jade.
And from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade.
Cora Jade, it's been stop and start on SmackDown. Not really got much momentum going. She's had a few big matches here and there. She did participate in the Battle Royal at SummerSlam, but can she use this opportunity, a new fresh start, to start moving up the rankings in WWE? New environment, a new opportunity. Will it be a new Cora Jade? She has a chance to make an impact right out the gate as she takes on Becky Lynch tonight. There we go, Becky Lynch versus Cora Jade. Let's get this match underway here. Enziguri catches Cora Jade, who thought that she had got out of that maneuver, only for Becky to reverse the reversal. Snap suplex into a cover early on here. There's an easy kick out there for Cora. Becky manipulating the body of Cora Jade there into that slam. Into the corner we go here. And that side kick that Becky Lynch utilises so often. Cora hadn't even recovered there as she goes face first into the ring post. It's all Becky Lynch so far, the veteran, showing the rookie how it's done. Back into the ring we go. Becky Lynch looking to go from the top rope into the Molly go round. Hooking the legs, but it's only a 1 count. Cora Jade, she's had a rocky start to this match, but she won't be beaten that easily. But Becky misses the chop, and here's a chance for Cora Jade to capitalise on that rare mistake with a knee to the face. Oh, I wouldn't knock Becky Lynch like that. You've got a couple of moves in, kid. Come on now. Keep it up. And if you win the match, then you can start to talk a bit of smack, maybe. Becky fights out of that. And an uppercut. Drops Cora again. Another cover now. Again, only a 1 count. A lot of fight left in Cora Jade. Do not counter out here. The elbow drop from Becky. Becky looking for an exploder suplex. Into the corner again. Becky with a backsplex into the corner. As now she heads to the top rope. And a moonsault. It's all Becky Lynch in this match. The cover now for a decisive victory, but Cora with a strong kick out, even if it was only at 2. Cora Jade needs to turn this match around quickly. A slap to the face by Becky. And she puts Cora down yet again. This has been a clinic by Becky Lynch in this match. Cora Jade barely got any offense going at any stage of this match. Oh, but she whiffs that one. And now, surely, now is the time if you're Cora Jade. You've got to capitalise. A knee and a bulldog out of the corner. There we go. Keep the offense going. Cora Jade. Oh, hang on. That's a manhandle slam. Cora Jade using Becky's own finishing manoeuvre against her. It was a rope break. Referee didn't see it, but Becky kicked out regardless. She sensed that the referee hadn't noticed. And you see that tantrum there by Cora Jade. Who heads to the top rope now. Looking to capitalise on a weakened Becky Lynch with that Bissell drop kick to the outside. I don't know, it looked like a bit of a poor landing for Cora. Becky seemed to be holding her neck after the impact. Becky, though, fights out of that. Back to X again. Becky heading back into the ring. Cora Jade needs to beat the 10 count here. Seemed to think about it. She seemed to think about whether or not she wanted to continue this match. She has decided to do so. Takes down Becky with a Hurricane Rana. Becky fights out of that predicament though. A clothesline by Becky and another one. Follows up with a single leg drop kick. Becky off the ropes with a leg drop. Twice in a row here. Connecting. Becky from the top rope. Is she going to be able to make it? She does with another moonsault. Another cover now. And another kick out for Cora. Well, say what you want about the young lady, but she's staying in it tonight. She's taking the offense. She's kicking out. She just needs to step up her own offense. As she's begging for forgiveness from Becky, and she looks to capitalise with a butterfly DDT to beat the man on Raw. And Becky with a kick out at 2. That's so nearly got the job done for Cora Jade. But Becky just too much about her. She hangs about. She stays in it. And the frustration is clearly getting to the youngster here. Heads to the top rope. Sent on to the outside. And sends Becky straight into the barricade. And all of a sudden, momentum firmly in favour of Cora Jade here. Cora gonna break the referee's count here. Becky has not stirred on the outside of the ring. And so Cora gonna, no, she's not gonna take her back in the ring. Send her over into the timekeeper's area. And towards the timekeeper's area anyway. And maybe Cora is content. I was gonna say, maybe she's content to take the count out, but she saw Becky get back to her feet. Becky strikes first. And face first into the apron goes Cora. Becky didn't get all of that drop kick though, and Cora Jade looking for a suplex to capitalise. Becky gets out and throws her back into the ring. Cora back to her feet. Becky heading to the top rope. Becky gets out of the way of that one. Crucifix pin. Referee slow to get in position. She wasn't expecting that one. And Cora kicks out again. To the top rope we go. Becky looking for a superplex, which she gets. Cora Jade in a precarious position here, slowly getting back to her feet. No idea where Becky Lynch is. Becky with a manhandle slam. And that's going to be it for Cora Jade in this one. Yes, it is. A great fight put in by Cora tonight. But the experience of Becky Lynch wins through in this one. Cora tried everything. The butterfly DDT hit Becky Lynch with her own manhandle slam. But the man reigns victorious again. Becky Lynch, no doubt, looking to get straight back into the scene for the Women's World Championship. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we saw several new champions crowned at SummerSlam, and one of those is coming up next in our next contest. Say hello to the new Intercontinental Champion, main event, Jey Uso.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, main event, Jey Uso!
Well, after a number of near-misses this series, just missing out on the World Heavyweight Championship match, a Night of Champions coming up short against Cody Rhodes the following month of Backlash, failing to win the Money in the Bank briefcase despite coming so close and being knocked out of the King of the Ring tournament. Finally, the stars have aligned for Jey Uso at SummerSlam. He won the triple threat to win the Intercontinental Championship, although he didn't defeat the champion Gunther. He did pin the other challenger in that match, Sami Zayn, but it all counts. And Jey Uso is the Intercontinental Champion. So, back to single action tonight for Jey Uso, and he is taking on The Miz.
his opponent from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
It's been a while since we've seen The Miz in action. He was meant to compete against Kevin Owens last week before he got wiped out by Drew McIntyre. Stone Cold Steve Austin saw fit to give Miz a match tonight, given that he was robbed of that opportunity last week. And what an opportunity this is for The Miz to take on the Intercontinental Champion here. A win tonight would propel him straight to that #1 contender status, no doubt. Miz very experienced, one of the longest tenured superstars in WWE. He is not to be underestimated. As Jey Uso and The Miz go head to head tonight. The crowd firmly behind the Intercontinental Champion here as Jey Uso with the strikes in the corner and a few stomps as well. Jey Uso fired up. He knows the crowd is behind him and he's loving every second of it. As the Intercontinental Champion power slam takes down The Miz. Drops the elbow as well. Into a Boston Crab. We don't see Jey Uso go for the submissions very often. Miz able to get out of that one quite comfortably there. Jey quick to fight back with that dragon corkscrew. Jey spins Miz around, drops him right on his back. The Intercontinental Champion looking impressive here. Ooh. Into the corner we go. Down goes Miz. A cover by the champion. For a quick victory, but no, Miz going to kick out easily. Again, don't underestimate The Miz. I know he hasn't had much success recently, but he's not to be trifled with. Here we go. The fists are flying. The back and forth. Jey says, hit me there, Miz. Hit me there. Misses that one. Misses that one. And Jey spits on the hand. Irish whip. Follows it up with a clothesline. Takes down The Miz. Miz fights out of that predicament there. But this time, Jey takes him down. The Tequila Sunrise submission maneuver. Yeah, Miz able to get out of it quite comfortably there. The running knee by The Miz. Might have knocked the champ out. No! Jey with a kick out. That running knee has put down many superstars in the past. I think Jey just counts himself lucky that he hadn't taken much more offense prior to that point, as The Miz he's messed about the turnbuckle pad, you can see there. Jey also needs to watch out. The Miz has devious things in mind. Miz turns that one around, sends the champion back into the ring. Miz with a neck breaker. Drops Jey there. And breaker to follow it up. 2 in a row. Miz looking for the skull-crushing finale. Jey Uso was alive to the danger. A roll-up now. To catch The Miz off guard. Miz kicks out. And a super kick. Drops Miz. Jey to the top rope. Looking for the Uso splash. Hooks the leg. And the referee hasn't seen the pin. Jey's yelling at the referee to get in position. Atkins gets that shoulder up as a result of the distraction. Jey Uso asking the referee where the hell he was. Jey Uso had the match won there. I mean, The Miz is still out of it after that Uso splash. Oh, he's back to his feet now. He's going to capitalise the fact that Jay's attention was elsewhere. Went for the super kick, but Miz with a neck breaker, but he's not able to capitalise immediately. In fact, Jay back to his feet first. Super kick takes the Miz down. Miz pulls himself up, seated in the corner. Jay looking to capitalise. Miz fights out of it. Hotly contested matchup here on Raw. Went for the running knee, and this time barely connecting with it. Jay with an Irish whip, looking for a Samoan drop, takes down the Miz. Heading to the top rope once more. But Miz getting back to his feet before Jay could strike. Both men missing their respective manoeuvres there. Miz looking for the figure four, I think. But Jay was, again, he was alive to the danger. He fought out of it, but wasn't able to stop the Miz entirely. The cover now by the Miz. And an easy kick out for Jay. Miz looking for a suplex. Jay out of that one. And a super kick to the back of the head. Jay with the deadlift position, looking for a German suplex into a cover. Nice bridge. Referee was in position, but Miz gets the shoulder up once more. Miz staying alive in this one. Jey Uso, unfortunate not to have won this match already. Jay off the ropes. Leg drop across the back of the neck. Miz pulls himself up. On the apron now. Miz reverses the Irish whip, sends Jay into the corner, looks for the spear. Miz gets out of the way and a big boot to follow it up. And now it's the Miz heading to the top rope. And a splash to the champion. And then it's a kick out again by Jay. And now Miz. He's now looking for the figure four, and this time he's going to get it. The figure four submission maneuver. Jay needs to get out of this one quick. He turns the pressure over. And Miz forced to release the hold. Obviously turning the pressure back against the Miz. Super kick. Takes down Miz. Jay to the top rope. And also splash for the second time tonight. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. The champion victorious tonight against the Miz. Well, hang on a second. That's Sheamus, who appears to have made his way over to Raw and looks to have set his sights on the Intercontinental Championship. What a match that would be. Although Jey Uso does not look impressed that Sheamus has interrupted his celebrations here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for tonight's main event matchup. And the championship is going to be on the line here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the WWE Women's World Championship.
It's Chelsea.
Well, here comes the #1 contender to the championship, Chelsea Green, winning the Battle Royal at SummerSlam to earn this opportunity at the Women's World Championship. It had to be considered an upset victory, but she got the job done. Outthinking the opposition, really. She outsmarted them, she laid low, let everyone else do most of the heavy lifting, and capitalised right at the end. And it's earned her a championship match tonight. Can she upset the odds once again to defeat the seemingly undefeatable champion Rhea Ripley? Right, it was one thing to win the Battle Royal, where you could lay low, let most other people do the work. It's another thing entirely where you've got to go one-on-one with perhaps the most dominant champion in WWE right now. Well, Rhea Ripley bringing back up tonight. I guess she was very aware of the fact that Piper Niven would be present for this match. Dominic Mysterio accompanying Mami for this match. Rhea Ripley successfully defended the Women's World Championship in the 6-pack challenge at SummerSlam. Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Lita and Trish Stratus. Rhea Ripley defeated them all in one match. Who's left? Who can stop this woman? Is the unexpected answer Chelsea Green, or is this just going to be another routine victory for the Women's World Champion? It is the main event of tonight's show. Rhea Ripley defending the championship once again.
Introducing the challenger from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green. And her opponent from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
This is your main event of Raw. Women's World Championship is on the line as the underdog that is Chelsea Green challenges the rampaging champion, Rhea Ripley. This feels like a real David versus Goliath, but we know how that story ended. Are we going to see a similar upset tonight? Chelsea Green versus Rhea Ripley. Here we go. Chelsea Green with an Irish whip right out the gate, looking to take the fight to the champion early. And I don't know, maybe Rhea let her get one shot in, but it's quickly turned around. Irish whip by Ripley. Slams down Chelsea Green. Irish whip, but this time Rhea turns it around. Into the corner goes Chelsea. And stomps in the corner as well. Rhea Ripley quickly doing what she always does and establishing dominance in the match. Stomping away at Chelsea Green. From the second rope, drops the elbows. Chelsea out of that one. Just when it looked like the match was starting to perhaps get away from her. Into the leg sweep. Chelsea with a suicide dive, wiping out the champion. Needs to be careful of Dominic Mysterio's now that no doubt going to try and give Rhea the advantage, although I don't think she needs the help as Chelsea goes into the steel steps. And yeah, there you go. Disrespect fully on display by the champion. Chelsea fights out of that predicament. Irish whip turned around by Rhea Ripley, who takes out Piper Niven as well. Just trying to establish who the dominant force in the Raw Women's division is. And takes down Chelsea as well. Into the corner. And tossed down by the champion. Been very one-sided thus far. I think Dominic must have messed about with the turnbuckle. Goes for the frog splash. Nobody home. And is this the chance that Chelsea Green needs? Into a cover. She does get a 1 count before Rhea kicks out. The momentum of the frog splash doing the damage to Rhea there. Chelsea Green needs to capitalise on this opportunity. An Irish whip, which once again Rhea reverses and just tosses Chelsea Green into the air like she weighs basically nothing. Looking for a choke bomb now. And a poke, a rake even of the eyes by Chelsea Green. Alright, Rhea puts a stop to whatever that was. A couple of devious strikes there. And Piper Niven has a few words for Rhea. Well, it's all fair game. I suppose Rhea Ripley taking a cheap shot at Piper Niven previously. Another distraction. Going to allow Chelsea Green to attack Rhea from behind. Rhea, so face first into that turnbuckle now. Repeated elbows to the side of the head. A bit of aggression on display by Chelsea Green, which we don't see very often. And a headbutt drops the challenger. Rhea Ripley now to the top rope. Looks for the frog splash again, and this time connects with it. Rhea Ripley with a few choice words for Piper Niven. Said she's going to break Piper. And she looks to deliver on that with a riptide. That's what you get for interfering in the Women's World Champions matches in her business. But Chelsea Green looking to capitalise with an Irish whip. The drop toe hold takes down the champion. An opportunity perhaps for Chelsea Green. Look at this aggression on display from the challenger. We've never seen her like this before. Rhea fights out of that predicament. Up on the shoulders. Rhea able to escape. Snapmare A drop kick to the side of the head. Piper Niven grabbing the foot of the champion, distracting her yet again. But not long enough. Chelsea Green was completely wiped out there. Oh, hang on a second. No. Almost able to capitalise as Rhea did turn her attention to Piper. It seemed like it actually worked. Chelsea. Oh, with a beautiful arm drag. Takes the champion off her feet. Into the corner we go. A kick to the foot. Trying to take away the vertical base of the champion. Chelsea Green. A Canadian destroyer to the champion. Oh, are we about to witness a monumental upset here? Chelsea Green with the I'm prettier. But is she able to capitalise? Dominic Mysterio distracting the referee. Barely any energy for Chelsea Green. Drags the champion's lifeless body into the centre of the ring. Into the cover. I don't think Dominic's distracted the referee for long enough. Oh, but it took too long. Rhea kicks out. It's just with how long it took Chelsea Green to get into the cover. That felt like Chelsea's opportunity. Is the championship slipping away from the challenger before our eyes? That looked the moment. That looked the most likely that Rhea Ripley has ever looked to losing that championship. Chelsea Green lining up the champion, looking for another suicide dive. Is this one going to connect? Yes, it is! Momentum firmly with the challenger now. She can feel it. The confidence of Chelsea Green is starting to overflow. She needs to be careful that she doesn't get overconfident, like she did there. Turns the Irish whip around though. Back into the ring. Chelsea Green to the top rope. An elbow drop to the spine. Oh, and Dominic Mysterio with a distraction. Rhea back to her feet here. Thanks to Dominic. Roundhouse kick. Drops the challenger into a cover now to retain the championship. And it's a kick out from Chelsea. I did not expect this match to be this hard fought. I thought this was going to be a routine victory for Rhea Ripley. I'm completely honest with you. The powerbomb. A cover again. And another kick out for Chelsea. Chelsea Green with an elbow to the stomach. Back elbow. Cover now. And another kick out for the champion, but it's getting closer. It's getting closer for Chelsea Green. Another Canadian destroyer. Cover again. And Rhea kicks out once more. Are we about to witness an upset? No! Rhea gets out of that predicament. As now Piper Niven with a distraction. Chelsea Green from behind. Big boot connecting. Rhea Ripley in danger perhaps for the first time, but now looking for the Riptide to retain the championship. The cover. 2. No! Chelsea Green kicks out. Chelsea Green kicked out of the Riptide. Reverses it. Chelsea Green. Another counter by Rhea. Reversed again. Rhea with a roll up. She senses danger. But still, the confidence of the champion. And again, Piper Niven getting involved. Distracting the champion. Oh, but it's not enough for Chelsea Green to regain her composure, to recover. Is the challenger at their limit here? Rhea following Chelsea. It's onto the apron. A few strikes missing there, but the last one connected. And a repeated headbutts from the champion. Well, once was not enough for Rhea Ripley. She's going to do it again. Probably doing as much damage to herself as she is to her opponent. Well, hang on. The referee's count continues to climb. An 8 count. Back into the ring we go. And Rhea Ripley looks to capitalise. Chelsea Green perhaps just a moment too slow. The cover. Is it a rope break? Referee in position says it isn't. And Rhea Ripley just about retains the women's championship. And she's laughing at Chelsea Green. Or maybe she's laughing at the rest of the locker room, saying Chelsea Green gave me a better match than any of the rest of you. What a match for the Women's World Championship here on Raw. Hell of an effort by Chelsea Green. Rhea Ripley is inevitable. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this episode of Raw. I do hope you've enjoyed. Join us next time for the first SmackDown after SummerSlam. I do hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream. Take care and have a very good night.